Uber and Lyft drivers out there, very good morning. It's Saturday. We are sitting, good morning there. We are sitting at, where are we?
We're at Barnes & Noble in Calabasas.
Yeah,
Ooh,
exactly. We're at Barnes and Noble in Calabasas, and this
it's
is
really
like my
nice.
favorite corner here because this is where I always pick up my magazines.
Yeah.
And Ray, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm
We
doing
have
good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
good. So I have with me a very, very special guest, Devarius. Did I pronounce it right?
Yes, you're correct. It's Devarius.
And
Yes.
and give us the meaning behind the various. I love that.
Devarius. I'm very curious in various ways. I'm cool. I'm kind. I'm collected.
I love it.
Yes.
So how I'll tell you how we met, right? So I try out a ton of different Uber and Lyft trips in the city. When I'm picking up vehicles, I'll switch it up. Just to let you know, I switch it up between Uber and Lyft and different categories. I'll jump in X, XL, and then I have the privilege of driving in this gentleman's car. You
Yes.
drive a what is the car?
It's
Was
a
it
Ford Focus,
Ford Focus? Yeah.
2018.
And what truly stood out, I want to give you a little bit of a background story, everyone, and then we'll jump straight into the room and give you the stage. But what truly set out during this trip, what stood out, sorry, was his attitude, the way he treated me as a passenger, the way he took care of his car, the way he was all in. He was 100% into his business, and that really, really rubbed off. It came across so strong that, and obviously as a thank you, I tip accordingly. But all round, when I then went to the ratings and I said, I'm sure this guy is a 5-star rated driver. And there it was 5 stars. And I said to
Nice.
myself, no doubt about it, right? So feel free to ask the various questions.
Thank you.
He's in LA, and I want to single him out as like truly one of the best rideshare experiences that
Yes.
I've had in the many years. And
Thank you. Thank you.
so there is something about you, my friend, that sets you apart, and I would just generally say it's in your helpful way, your gratitude,
Yeah.
and your ability to communicate. And
Yeah.
and I don't want to say more. This is your stage today. So
Oh, wow.
we have John Bauer. How are
Hey,
you?
John. Hello, John. Good morning, John, from Calabasas.
So just tell me something. When I get into the car, like what I notice is just like you got this like mega huge smile coming your way, right?
Yes, I do. I do. I do. I love smiling. I love positive energy. I love connecting with people. Eye contact. As how's your day going when you step in the car? Is your morning going good? Some people have bad mornings. Some people are in a rush, and I try to filter all that in between to make sure we get start off copacetic and getting to know each other, and then go from there. What kind of work do you do?
So you like,
Yeah.
so you like literally break the ice, right?
Break
I mean,
the
and
ice.
I know you read the people. I think you read me extremely well when I get
I
in the
did.
car, right? You
I
can
did.
you can read different type of
I
personalities in
can.
there.
I can.
So what happens if like somebody gets in your car and they're like all, you can see they're super tight and they're just
Yeah.
slouching in the back? How do you handle those guys?
Those guys, I say, hey, you're free to go to sleep, whatever. You just enjoy the ride. And then as soon as I start driving, they fall asleep.
They do.
And then I'm like, man, you drive amazing. I was like, yeah, it's the way I drive.
Exactly.
Thank you. So yeah.
Thank you guys. Thanks for the nice comments. And I asked Devarius, if you'd come out here to Calabasas and meet me. I was swinging by here to pick up magazines, and I said we got to do a live feed together because
Yeah.
people need to know that when you follow his formula, your formula,
Yeah, exactly.
the same formula that I choose,
Right.
then the results come in what, in form of tips,
Absolutely.
relationships, right?
Yes.
Have you formed? I mean, you have some really interesting clients,
Oh,
right?
my
Don't you work for
God.
one of Beyonce's?
Yes. Yeah.
Would you share some?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm an executive assistant for Angela Bowie. She's the trophy model. She used to work with Beyonce. I text Fat Joe. Best friends with Kim Whitley. Some celebrity work there. I personally drive her right now. She's like the only one right now. So and I do everything for her. For anybody really, but mostly her. So yeah, so it's big time.
Cool. And then your background, you were in the clothing business. Is it?
Yes, so I've been in retail management, executive, and corporate for like 8 years. From Memphis, Tennessee, by the way. I'm
Very
from
cool.
the South.
Anybody from Memphis, Tennessee in the house?
Right. Anybody from Memphis, Tennessee?
Give us a shout out there.
No, no, John. Fat Joe isn't so fat anymore.
Hey, one of the people just said we old school. We read magazines. These
Yeah.
magazines, by the way, they come in very handy
Yeah.
when you put them behind your seat because the people, there they are. The people.
Yeah.
I'll have the music magazine in the back, maybe a people's magazine, a couple of newspapers. People like to sit back and chill and relax, especially in those Lux and
Yeah.
SUV categories.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily carry magazines in the Lyft regular, right?
No, not in the Lyft regular because
Just
it's
doesn't
like
make sense
Yeah, yeah,
money-wise.
It's
It's
small.
too
Yeah.
cool. But you get your business cards out, I heard. You have
Yes. I have like my hotel business card, and I'm in the process of making my music. I'm a worship leader as well. And hey, if you're into music and everything, I can vibe with you. I'm a musician. If you play keys, guitar, drums, we can vibe
Cool.
there. Build relationships there. I literally build friendships, and I still talk to my friends that were my Lyft riders to this very day, and we help each other, we learn from each other, and we grow together. And I love doing what I do, and I love caring for people.
And that, by the way, came across very clear when I was in the car with you. You're extremely passionate about everything that you do, and I'm in the process of helping him with his
Yeah.
TCP because I think Devarius would be an excellent chauffeur or limo
Yeah.
driver as well.
Yeah.
Plus, you have a lot of big clients already, so
Yes, I do.
you could just extend that and then put 100% of those proceeds in your pocket.
Thank you.
Do you guys have any particular questions for the gentleman? Oh, I appreciate you, Gary. That's
Hey,
very
Gary.
cool of you
Good
to say
morning,
that.
Gary.
Good morning, Gary, in the house.
Yay.
We have people from all corners of the world. That's so cool about the
Wow.
live stream,
Wow.
Or, people, anybody wish to announce where they're from? Do we have any Vegas or New York people in the house? Any overseas people in the house? Share with us where you are. Would be great. And then if you have any questions for Devarius, boys, we have
Boston. Hello,
David.
Boston.
Boston in the house. Hot day over there. When it's
Yeah.
scorching hot here.
Atlanta. Hi,
There we go.
Atlanta. I've been in Atlanta.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minneapolis. Hey, yes, I have a cousin there.
Scottsdale, you see? That's the cool
Arizona.
thing. Just you meet all the different.
Wow, Dallas. Hello, Dallas. Oh,
So yeah,
New York.
It's Virginia Beach, San
Wow,
Luis Obispo.
Culver City in the house. Hey, Culver City.
Culver City. We'll probably
Lewis, what's up?
swing by down there later. And I got while we're having coffee together, didn't I get a rather unusual request there?
Yes.
Let me tell you this call. So I have a client
Oh, wow.
who is up in the mountains about
Fine.
two and a half hours from here.
Oh,
Up
okay.
in Big Bear, right?
Yeah.
And the house is in Calabasas.
Right.
So they asked me to bring up medication from Calabasas to Big Bear. So that's a 2.5 hour trip.
Yeah.
And Renaissance man Gary, you get some funny comments here. But that's a last minute request, and you can't be shy. You got to charge them, right? You got to charge them upwards $500 upwards,
Right.
just to get their medication up there. But those are the type of things that come your way when you have a
Wow.
TCP.
Wow.
Let's see. This is excellent. When rideshare drivers, yeah, I connected the
my
other day.
God, yes.
I love it. The
Man,
synergies
too.
the friendships that you form with other drivers, the drivers that I highlighted the other day, I showed you in Vegas.
Hey, Devarius, what's the best experience you ever had with a rider? Oh my God, Tim, the best experience I had was it's near Long Beach.
Yes, Long Beach is about
but it's another
San Pedro,
not San Pedro.
Huntington Beach,
No, it's not the beach. It's a city. It's a city.
Newport Beach.
Newport.
Yeah.
Newport Beach. It was some friends. We are on Instagram friends to this very day. I got videos. We was in the drive-through of, I think it was Del Taco. And it was some people blowing the horn. It's like, no, you wait a minute, rah, rah, rah. It was so funny.
Really?
And yeah, and the brother and the sister were like going at it, like, stop, Stephanie, don't do this. It was like so fun. I recorded everything, and I call it Lyft Confessions.
Lift
And
confessions.
it
I like
was
that.
amazing. Like we had so much fun. Like it was amazing.
You were like watching a free show,
Man,
right?
it was a show. Like it was amazing. That was the best experience ever. And I prayed for somebody like a year ago, and
Yeah.
she was in tears. So yes, yes. Do the female riders hit on you, guys? Yes, mostly guys. I am, gay. Mostly guys and girls. All of them do because of my eyes. I have gray eyes. So
That's
yeah.
cool.
So
Good,
yeah,
good, good. That's
yeah.
fantastic. To answer your question, yeah, happens. But I am able to separate business from private. So
Yeah.
that's, but it happens. It happens to you guys
Yeah.
as well. It happens to girls and guys
Yeah.
out there every single day.
Right.
People will ask you for your number. People will ask you to go out.
Yeah.
Guess there's a lot of lonely people out there that maybe use rideshare as a medium to meet people,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Cool.
Yeah, I've experienced that. Yep.
So who else do we have in the house?
Any
and if
more
you have any more
questions?
questions, we're going to wrap it up
Yeah, ask
shortly.
me
I got
all
to
questions.
pick up. Thank you.
We love your positive and good vibes.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes.
Cool.
yes,
Well,
yes,
hey,
yes.
Devarius, we'll do a follow up. I have also put a challenge out there to him that he start his own channel.
Yes. Give me like 2 months. You're just wanting them.
You'll get the 2 months, and then
Right. Lyft.
send me the link. He's on the Lyft platform. I took a
Yeah.
Lyft. I think it was a Lyft regular that
Yeah,
day.
it was Lyft regular.
You
yeah.
drive. What was it? A Ford Focus, right?
It was a Ford Focus. Yes.
four
28. Yes.
four less people.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a cool trip and
I
filled
will
with-
start my channel. Yes, I will. Give me 2 months. Give me 2 months.
and I'm gonna highlight his first video in
Yeah.
about 2 months time.
Thank you so much.
Cool. Appreciate you,
you.
Ram Jam Ram. Thank you, guys. You've got 2 weeks.
Oh,
That's-
2 weeks,
yes,
John. Oh my
under
God.
pressure.
Oh my God. Well, I'm glad I paid rent. Oh, he gave me 2 weeks.
No, 2 months it is.
Oh my God.
My
John,
friend,
that's funny.
that,
Oh
that
my
was
God.
fun. I really appreciated it.
Wow.
And so we'll do a follow-up one, right?
Yes,
I'm holding the other.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. You have an amazing day. Drive safe. Have a good weekend. Always be safe on the road. And we'll do another live feed on Monday morning on a very, very interesting topic. We appreciate you.
We appreciate you.
And have some fun out there. Do a combination of work and play on the weekend, I would say, right? Join the live chat with Prof, says Rhyme Jam Ram. Appreciate you guys. Thank you, Devarius.
Thank you so much for having me, man.
Appreciate you, buddy.
Oh.